Hi everyone, Matt Stuart here with Coldwell Banker Ronan Realty, here to talk to you about the September 2022 market stats. I'm going to go over all the areas that I cover, and at the very end I'm going to give you my takeaway and maybe a little bit of predictions what I think is going to happen through the rest of the fall and into the new year. As we look over to the Springwater market, we saw the average purchase price in August sit around $1,072,000. In September, we saw that number jump up by 8.5% to 1.163. We saw the inventory levels in August, we had 58 new listings, and then in September we had 65. And then the sales stayed relatively the same on a month-over-month basis, we had 13. Now, Springwater market, that's really positive to see that jump up in terms of pricing. It's always a very desirable area because of its location, so there's always going to be some fluctuations. I think Springwater is going to have great long-term growth. There's lots of development going on there, and it's good to see the inventory levels jumping from 58 to 65. Because there are lots of people that live in Barrie and want to maybe move just to the outskirts. So it's good to see that there's some more inventory for them to choose from. And the prices are holding very consistent. Thanks for tuning in to my market stats for 2022 in September. My takeaway from what we're seeing in the stats from last month, we're starting to see some consistency in the market. Things are starting to balance out as buyers and sellers are both starting to be accustomed to the new normal, which is, again, higher interest rates, inventory levels are starting to increase. But as you've seen through the statistics, some of the markets there, we saw increases in price, we saw decreases in price, we saw increases in inventory, and we saw decreases in inventory. So I want everyone to keep in mind that each market is definitely different. There's some good deals that can be had in this market for buyers, and there's some good sale prices to be taken advantage of from sellers. So if you do have questions about the market in your own specific area, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details are below. And like my prediction for the fall going into the winter is we're going to see the number of sales start to decline as we get closer to winter, but we're going to see some consistency finally in terms of pricing, which means that for buyers, there's going to be some good deals, and sellers, you're going to start to get some consistency in the numbers in the sales of homes. So that's my takeaway for what's going to happen going into the fall and winter. Thank you again for tuning in. If you have any questions or want to chat about real estate, all my contact details are below. Thanks for tuning in.